It's not your fault, but it is if you continue to stay there. There is the reality of life, that things are going to happen. Life is going to hit you, things are going to go wrong, things will not pan out the way you want them to. You might not be blessed with certain things, with certain gifts, physical, financial, positions in life, the place that you grow up, all that kind of stuff. You might not be blessed in the way that you want or desire. That is not your fault. However, it becomes your fault if you choose to let it define you, if you choose to not do anything about it. We are not going to be handed everything we want in this life on a silver platter. We will not just be given it and it bestowed upon us. It is only your fault if you then choose to go, well, woe is me. Have that victim mentality. Accept that this is my lot in life and that's the end of it. There is nothing more that can be done. This is where I'm at. That's fucking bullshit. That becomes your fault because you've chosen that life. Remember, our reality is a direct reflection of our habits, our thoughts, and our choices. And our physical capacity, our body, how we show up and present in this world, is one of the biggest indicators of the choices that we make. It is a billboard to this world of how we show up. And yeah, the gifts that you are given in that fashion, whether it be the genetics, whether it be a hormone structure, whether it be what you learnt as a child or was demonstrated by your parents, that's not your fault. But you're aware now. You're an adult. You have free will. You have choices. Now it is your fault if you continue to stay that way. If you continue to pass that legacy down to your children. It's the one I always come back to, and it deeply offends people. But if one parent is obese, there is a 50% chance that a child will be obese. If both parents are obese, there is an 80% chance that the child will be obese. Your choices fucking matter. That is a legacy that you are passing down to them. And that's not about genetics. That's not about that. It's about demonstration. It's about what you're showing up as. It's what you are presenting to the world. And it's what they see. They mirror you. It's the choices that they make. Because they go, oh, I want to be like them. That's what they subconsciously program into their life as acceptable. There is a definitive difference in how then they live their life. So if your parents eat junk food all the time, if they're constantly having ice cream and snacks and lollies and all that kind of stuff, and you are having them by nature, or even if you're not and they're denying you that, that becomes a choice for them. That'll become a subconscious programming. This is just what we do. Who we are as adults is built on what we have seen and witnessed as children. So those choices matter. How you show up in this world matters because that becomes a choice that you're, willing to make. So you need to make better choices based on that. You need to make better choices so that they can have that. So you are passing on a good legacy. You want to teach them that good food fuels you. That it isn't punishment, that it isn't a denial, that it isn't depriving them of the things. No, it is fueling them for the better. It's how they get big, it's how they get stronger, it's how they grow, it's how they become healthy, how they build muscle, how they live a good life, and teaching them the balance of that. Same with exercise. How hard is it as an adult to learn how to regularly exercise? Well, why not bypass that? Why not give that to them at the beginning? Why not give them the skills from the get-go that exercise is just a part of life. Exercise is who we are. I'm sure I'll cop some flack for this one, but I firmly believe an obese child is child abuse. You have neglected that child. You have given them the poor choices. And all this kind of stuff when people are like, well, I don't have enough money to, feed my kids good. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. It is not cheap anymore to feed them crap. Junk food is expensive. You are making a definitive choice. You are choosing easier for your life to give into their cravings rather than making the difficult choice to make it their life better overall. As I said, where you are and the circumstances that you are placed on, that is not your fault. What you do after that is. 90% of life is your reaction to it, and 10% is what happens to you. It's how you then respond. It's how you then show up. It's how you then take those actions and utilize it. You have in your capacity to start right now. You have in your capacity to start making better choices. I had a guy who commented and he's like, I'm trying to be like you, but it is really difficult. And I was like, that's fine, mate. We start right here, right now with this day. We don't worry about next year, next month, next week, or even tomorrow. All we worry about is right here in this moment, right now. Can you win here? Can you win today? And then can you win the next day, and the next day, and the next day? How many days in a row can you stack wins? That's all we need to worry about. We don't need to worry about the rest. We just need to worry about winning the day. Make it really cut and dry, black and white. Did you make the right choices today? Yes, no. Did you win the day? Boom, win. That's it. And then you add in intensity, consistency, and effort. These three things will change the game for you. And if you can just give that and focus on today. I feel a lot of people lose this because they want to focus on the long term. How can I give this much intensity for 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Don't fucking worry about that. That is down the track. All we are focusing on right now is, can you give the maximum intensity today? Can you give your max intensity, give it all the effort, and then be consistently stacking those wins? That's it. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about long term. We worry about right here, right now. As I said, it's not your fault, the circumstances that you were placed upon. But it is your fault if you continue to fucking stay there in victimhood. In woe is me. God, my life is awful. If you don't like it, fucking change it. You aren't a tree. You make better choices, you make different choices, and we start progressing towards where we want to be. It's that simple. That's where we need to get to. And that's what we should be focusing on. That what can you control? What things can you win right now? Now, I have the obvious ones because we talk about it all the time. That fitness is the gateway drug to the incredible life. Fitness is the gateway to success. We start with the 5 principles. 5 real simple ones, and I've mapped it out. Now, I constantly give these away for free because the true skill comes in the accountability. The true skill comes in the follow through. But I'm giving it all here. You could take this and run with this, and you could do it all here. So here are the 5. And now it is your fault if you don't make a change, because I am giving you the keys to the kingdom. I am giving you the keys to start transforming your life right here. So what we do is we work out every single day with weights. Every day. Rain, hail, shine, no matter what. We go for a weighted walk outside with 10% or more of our body weight for at least 45 minutes every single day. Rain, hail, or shine, no matter what. We eat an animal-based diet. Means meat, fruit, eggs. That's fucking it. Every single day, no matter what. We drink 4 liters of water every single day, no matter what. We take a daily photo every single day, no matter what. We do these 5 things. I've made it really fucking simple. 5 things every day. And within, well, we'll call it 6 weeks, but optimally 126 days, because it takes 126 days to take a negative habit and replace it with a positive habit. But if you just wanted to dip your toe in, see what happens, start with Demanding Greatness, which is a 6-week program, you'll be a different fucking human being. One of my clients lost 20 kilos in the 6 weeks. On average, people lose between 7 and 14 kilos. They become different fucking people because it's about doing the work. But you have to start with winning the day, being held accountable, and doing these 5 things. Intensity, effort, consistency. Just keep showing the fuck up. These 3 things over and over and over again. You just keep doing these and you'll be a different human being. As I said, it's not your fault what life has delivered you. It is your fault if you choose to stay there. Now, I've just given you the keys to the kingdom. I've shown you the map. I can't make it any clearer. And if you want it, complete blueprint, mapped out every single day, handheld, walked you through the step, click the link in my bio, get into Demanding Greatness, let's make it a fucking reality. But if you're not, I've just given you enough. So it is now your fault. You have received the knowledge. You have the capacity. You have it all. You can do this at home. You can do this with anything you want. You can make the decision. But it is now your fault if you continue to stay the same. Because you are aware. You've learnt the lessons. You have the knowledge to change. And you are making a definitive choice not to. That is the separator. That you are now making the choice to stay the same. Now it is your fault. if nothing changes. Now it is your fault if you stay stuck. Now it is your fault if the whole world unravels. If your whole world burns down, it is your fucking fault because you are aware. You have the opportunities and you've chosen not to do what is required. So if it all burns down, you must wear that now. Because it wasn't originally. That's fucking life. Life is going to throw you some curveballs. It's going to see how much you want it. You know, it's like the Rocky quote. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how much you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's what winners do. That's the difference. This is not your fault. Life, circumstances, what happens. How much you take and how much you let it derail your life, burn it to the ground, or completely shatter it, or take the punch, continue moving forward, learn, grow, progress forward. It is your fault if everything falls apart now because you have the access and the capacity. As I said, if you don't know where to start and you want the accountability, click the link in my bio, get into demanding greatness, and let's make it a fucking reality for you. Because there's no more time for excuses. You have everything at your fingertips. It's time to actually do the work and become the man you know you should be. So if you're ready for that, click the link in my bio, join Demanding Greatness. It's a 6-week fitness challenge and it will completely transform your entire fucking life. If not, continue to wallow in victimhood and let it slip away. But I have given you the tools and I hope you are willing to take up that mantle and willing to do what is required. And I hope to see you on the other side. Talk to you soon.